Welcome to the debate of the week, ladies and gentlemen. This is a hard video to make because it's very painful to know the Undertaker has now finished. As far as we know, because this is actually being done after WrestleMania 33, the Undertaker put his hat, his jacket, and his gloves in the center of the ring, and he walked out. Which basically means he's done. He's no longer wrestling anymore. And that really hurts a lot of people, including myself. Look, there are two matches I wanted to see The Undertaker do. That was Sting versus Undertaker, and that was John Cena versus Undertaker. And now that's not going to happen unless he comes back for one more match for each, which I doubt he will. And that's going to be remembered by WWE fans for who knows how long the WWE stays in existence. That The Undertaker did not face two of the basic staples of wrestling. You can say a lot about John Cena. You can. But in the end, he is going to be remembered as an icon. And then you got the true icon of Sting, who has been around as long as The Undertaker and a little bit longer, who was already known, and he never faced him either. So now this is the question. The legacy of The Undertaker now has ended. What happens to wrestling? Because at this moment in time, the only person you can honestly say in wrestling that is highly well known and has some type of power to their name is Kane. Kane's all that's left. I know you can talk about Abyss from Impact Wrestling. But Abyss will never have the same power and staying power as Kane. He just doesn't. He's a distant third. He just is. And I'm not taking anything away from the Abyss and the guy who plays the Abyss. And I know his name is Abyss. I just want to say the Abyss. Because he's darkness he's supposed to be. True darkness. The Abyss of darkness. That's what you need to say about the Abyss. But here's the Undertaker. Here's Kane. Here's Abyss. I'm sorry. Just the way it goes. And then you have to talk about who can take the place of The Undertaker. Well, you could say Bray Wyatt, but we still don't know what's going to happen with him. He just lost to Randy Orton, and he never had a very good build for the last year. I'm going back 2.5 years, but if you go back 4 years to 2013, he hasn't had a good build. He looks like a joke. He already jobbed to The Undertaker. He jobbed to John Cena. He jobbed to Kane. At one point, he jobbed to Dean Ambrose. Jobbed to Daniel Bryan. This guy who should already had the strength to be considered an Undertaker replacement is not. So I think about this. What now for wrestling? Not just WWE wrestling, wrestling. There are very few icons left in the business that gives something special for wrestling. Hulk Hogan. He's one of them. Sting is another. Macho Man Randy Savage. Unfortunately, he's dead. The Undertaker is still one of them. He is one of the most pronounced and well-known wrestlers. And now his time is done. And we have no real replacement for him. A true end of an era of golden age wrestling is over. And now we have to think of the future. And there is no future. I'm scared because the only person they have right now that even comes close to him is Bray Wyatt. And for 4 years, if you're really counting it properly, 4 years has not been this. It's been this. Then this WrestleMania. And now we don't know if it's this or this. He's been up and down with almost no build. No championships other than the tag belts he only held for like 2 weeks. And the title he held for like almost about a month and a half. That's it. I haven't given up on wrestling. There could still be someone new that could come up and shock everyone with the type of charisma. Similar type of charisma like The Undertaker. The similar type of work that Undertaker does. Something that would draw us similar to The Undertaker. And I know everyone's going to say, well, that you can never replace The Undertaker. I'm not asking for a replacement. I'm asking for someone who can give us a feel of an Undertaker. Someone that can remind us that wrestling is something special. There's always been a magic of the Undertaker. And we have no one that gives us magic. The only one that comes close is Kane. And he's been heavily diminished as a wrestler. Heavily. His gimmicks have been bad. His character development has been bad. His matches have been bad. He was the only one we had. We got Bray Wyatt. His image is bad. His wrestling has been bad. His character development has been bad. His persona has been buried multiple times. So you're scared of what's going to happen. This is what I think. This is what I hope. Two things. If the WWE understands what they have their hands on in Bray Wyatt, we could get in the next 2 years a rebuilding of Bray Wyatt without the Undertaker there. And it could be something that people will truly love. That he can never replace the Undertaker. But we can at least get some type of magic. That's what it comes down to. The magic of wrestling. The magic and mystique of wrestling that the Undertaker had. I'm not talking about the same magic he had, like sitting up. I'm just talking about bringing the fans in. Having the shock and awe of it. The hunger to see the guy again at maybe a WrestleMania or SummerSlam or a Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. That is what we need. An individual that can truly captivate us to a similar extent, not surpassing the Undertaker. No one can. And I don't want someone to. But I'm hoping someone can come to the caliber, can step up to be like him. Because let's be honest here. I'm 46 years old. I was born in 71, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm lucky to be considered young looking, you can leave a comment. But when it comes down to it, 46 years of my life, there has been WWF to WWF to WWE to what it is now. And within those years, we have many incredible characters. The Ricky the Dragon Steamboats, the Shawn Michaels, the Triple H's, the Vincent K. McMahon, the Shane McMahons, the Stephanie McMahons, the Undertakers, the Kane, the Mankind, another person we lost. Since then, these people have grown older. They're nearing retirement. Triple H doesn't barely go in the ring anymore, maybe once or twice a year. Undertaker's now done. Mick Foley's now out because of hip surgery. Shawn Michaels doesn't rest anymore. We need new blood. Someone that can truly give us something more. But this is just my point of view. And I hope you enjoyed this debate of the week. Please give me a comment below. And have a good day. Have a good night.